Hi, welcome to Think Human. I'm Chris, and in this video I want to talk about how infinite amount of monkeys could write the whole complete works of Shakespeare. What this actually is about is probabilities and possibilities in infinity. So there is this many words interpretation of quantum mechanics, which would pretty much state instead of one universe living in, we could have infinite amount of universes, and this is a solution to many kind of paradoxes in quantum physics as well as astrophysics. And the fine-tuned universe, the universe we live in, seems so kind of spatially tuned. If any law of physics would be slightly different, atoms couldn't form, planets couldn't form, maybe stars couldn't burn, atoms would fall apart, life couldn't exist. So it is really well kind of all held together, the laws of physics, that anything could exist, not just a soup of particles, but that matter could come together and create planets and stars and life we see around us. So one explanation is that we just happen to be in one of these infinite universes that just happens to be suitable for life, and there are infinite amount that like nothing happens in there, an infinite amount that's like chaotic, and also infinite amount that are exactly like ours, just a little bit different in some way. So where the infinite monkeys come in is to illustrate the point of this kind of probability. So in an infinite, truly infinite universe, either infinite by extent, so the matter, galaxies, everything just keeps going and never ends, or infinite in the sense that there are infinite number of universes like ours. If it really is truly infinite, where we live in, then anything that physically can happen will happen. And so this kind of thought was brought up that if you take an infinite number of monkeys and you put them in front of typewriters, then one of them will type out the complete works of Shakespeare. Now it's true, infinite number of them will write one word and then, you know, go crazy and whatever, and like infinite amount of them will write one sentence and go crazy. In fact, these monkeys will write out anything, any conversation ever had, any book ever written, any movie script, any description of anything ever. They would write anything because just infinite probability. Think how weird it would be just take one random monkey and just starts typing away in, like the complete works of Shakespeare. But this is the true possibility of infinite universes, and you know, people waste a lot of time, arguably, thinking about, you know, in parallel universe. Our lives might be quite different, like, you know, some universes you weren't born, some universes like maybe the person you love doesn't exist, or like whatever, many different ways. It certainly is crazy to think about, but we are so far removed from it. It's just like an interesting thought to think about. So in actuality, these are solution to quantum mechanics problems and some cosmological problems. Many people support it, many people do not. There is no actual consensus on the idea. People don't really strongly agree on this, and quantum mechanics as well. It does work. It's an amazing theory in the way that it describes reality, but what it actually means, like, no one can say. Like, people know exactly what it does, but when you ask them like why does it do that, no one knows, or people strongly disagree about it. So this many worlds theory definitely seems interesting, and physics is at the point where this kind of absurd idea seems to be one that actually makes more and more sense depending on what way you look at it. But yeah, just some ideas about infinite universes, and hope you got some thoughts out of this. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.